back to another Tesla Talk Tuesday where, well, we're not yet in my Tesla, but we are going to be in my Tesla today, so it's always good news, always good news. So, 1 second.
Wait for it, wait for it. Wait for it. No, 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 no. No, no, wait for it. Wait for it. Wait for it.
And welcome back, guys.
Dang, she's looking good. She's looking very good. Pretty much done. Couple more things I want to add, but for the most part, welcome back to the Tesla.
Welcome back to the Tesla, guys, and welcome back to another Tesla Talk Tuesday, where today we talk about Tesla on a Tuesday and some other things. So, well, let's just jump right to it, but let's get out of the garage first, so we're off. Can't forget the camera. Up. All right, so as some of you, well, actually, you know what? Before we do that, let me show you this little clip. So last night, I actually was running to Whole Foods to get some. That's not important. Anyways, I saw a Tesla Roadster. I believe it was a Roadster Sport 2.5. It had all the carbon fiber bits. Instead of me talking about it, let me just jump to the little video I was able to take on my cell phone while I was checking this Roadster out, because it was incredible. I also talked to the owner. She's the first owner, the only owner. She's had it since 2011, I believe. And that car looked incredible. It looked in pristine condition. I think she said she still gets like 190 miles of range on it. And I believe those things accelerate as quicker than my car, 0 to 60. Granted, the battery's smaller, but they're also much lighter, so it kind of makes sense. But that car, well, here it is. Guys, check out this Tesla Roadster, the OG Roadster right here. Absolutely incredible shape. I wonder if they're the original owner. You got some carbon fiber in there, little carbon fiber up there. You got a carbon fiber front hood right there. But this thing is looking really good. Wow, the rims look awesome, black rims. Very, very nice. All right, now back to the regular Tesla talk. So last night, yesterday, something like that, yesterday afternoon, I guess Elon Musk tweeted on February 19th, I want to say, that in 2011 they delivered 0 cars, which doesn't make sense because I think they were making the Roadster 1.0 at that time. Either way, Elon tweeted 0 deliveries in 2011, expecting about 500,000 deliveries in 2019, which is crazy. He then corrected this tweet, saying that by the end of the year, the annualized rate should be about 500,000, but more along the lines of 400,000 deliveries. So it'll be interesting to see, you know, exactly how many are delivered this year and all that. But either way, the SEC is trying to get a New York judge to hold him in contempt of breach of contract or whatever. Basically, he signed some agreement with the SEC saying that he wouldn't talk about anything unless it was pre-approved that would materially impact the stock. And well, obviously giving production numbers can impact the stock. That's happening right now. All right, more news. So the 5 top cars that are traded in or basically gotten rid of in lieu of getting a Tesla are the Toyota Prius, the BMW 3 Series, the Honda Accord, the Honda Civic, and the Nissan Leaf. So this kind of goes back to like the whole like estimated savings after fuel savings and tax incentives and all that stuff that Tesla does. If the number 5 car is a Nissan Leaf, they're already not paying for gas. But anyways, it's a very cool list. Very interesting to see those cars are being traded in, because you have not only a fully electric car, a hybrid car, but you also have a Honda Civic and a Honda Accord, which are two, I guess, like not premium brand cars. But then you also have a premium, I guess, luxury category car, the BMW 3 Series, also being traded in for the Tesla Model S. Or Model 3, sorry, Model 3 as well. So just Teslas in general. But it's definitely very interesting. Also, Toyota's CEO, US CEO, or someone affiliated with Toyota, basically came out and said that about half of their defection rate is going to Teslas. So that means half of all people that are getting rid of their Toyotas for another car, that other car is a Tesla. So that is very cool. All right, so in addition to those interesting stats about people getting rid of their cars for Teslas, I don't remember if it was the CEO or president or owner or who it was, but anyways, I think it's the owner of a guy who started basically he owns or runs a chain of car dealerships in the U.S., all different brands, but he has like over 100 different dealerships, and well, he's also noticing and has come out and said that the Tesla is truly affecting sales, and it wasn't a talking point, just 2 or 3 years ago, and now it is. They're trying to figure out how to get sales back, essentially, but what they're seeing is that people don't want to talk about Tesla because they don't like talking about their competitors, but all these dealerships are just seeing Tesla sell more and more cars, and obviously they're losing more and more customers. I think in Q4 or Q3 of 2018 they produced more cars than all previous car sales, so clearly Tesla has some exponential growth going on, and it's pretty incredible to watch. And in other news, 60 Minutes just did a piece on the EV market in China, where a company called NIO was sort of like the main feature, where they talked with the founder and CEO, saw some of the facilities, very interesting. Another cool car company, another Tesla competitor, supposedly the CEO has come out and said that they will be the Tesla killer, which is interesting. Although Tesla is obviously building another like gigafactory type thing over in China to ramp up production over there. But it's a very interesting documentary, shed some very positive light on the EV car market, which is where Tesla obviously hopes to do more sales and bring down costs. So it should be interesting to see how that plays out. But NIO is not yet selling in the US. I think they're focusing on the Chinese market because it's plenty big. But at some point, those cars are going to come over here. And that company, I think, just went public in September of 2018. I believe they're valued around like 7 to 8 billion right now. And might be worth taking a look at that stock, because, well, they could do very well. They could do very well in the future, especially if they do well in China and then eventually sell in the U.S. Obviously, Tesla has a valuation of like over $50 billion or somewhere around 50 billion. So if NIO gets anywhere close to that, they're going to go up, what, 5 to 10x if they're getting anywhere near Tesla numbers. So very interesting company. Might want to watch for them. I also know Rivian, which I've mentioned before, is supposed to come out this year or next year in the US. I think you can do $1,000 refundable deposit. So I was thinking about doing it, but haven't yet done it. Very cool car. They're making an SUV and a truck, supposedly over 400 miles of range. Obviously still great acceleration because they're electric, probably in the 4-second range or less, maybe 3.5 seconds or sub 3.5 seconds. Either way, pretty impressive stats, and very interested to see these cars come out. So lots of exciting stuff in the EV space. And then obviously we have the Tesla Roadster coming out next year, which I am super excited for. And then, we still have all the other supercars that are out there, but yeah, I'm not going to get into that stuff right now because obviously it's Tesla Talk Tuesday. So, anywho, we are off to work, but more news on the developing story with Elon Musk, and well, here's some more shots of the outside of my car.
All right, guys, a quick walk around in the sunlight here.
boy, she looks good. I know, she looks great. Yeah, a couple spots I actually need to sort of either redo and also fill in, but for the most part, I'm very happy with how she turned out. So no complaints there.
We got a wide variety here. We got the Ford C-Max, I think, Porsche Panamera plug-in hybrid, I believe, and a Model X.
I got to charge at some point today just because I'm at 130 miles. I've been letting the other people charge because I metro some days, so I try to park at the bottom of the garage, give up the charger. Gotta let the Volt get in there. Honestly, great guys, both of them. I have their numbers. I can ask them to charge anytime, but I try to use it for emergency situations. Haven't used it yet. So until then, thank you guys for sharing very nicely.
So I came down to try to plug my car in, but we got a Model 3, a Model 3, another Model 3, and this Toyota Prius. I assume it's a plug-in hybrid. We're fully charged, so that Model 3 had to back into the side because they didn't move to charge their car. They're currently charging, as you can see, it's flashing. This one, still charging, and that one is still charging. The problem is, Tesla's being all electric. Well, technically, if your battery was low, you could charge her all day and not necessarily be full. Like, it might take 8-9 hours. So, you know, public charging, well, first of all, that Prius should not be sitting there. They were fully charged at like 11, 12 o'clock when I came down. It's now 2 in the afternoon and they're still there. So that Model 3 had to back in a weird way, and hopefully they don't get blocked in. The other two are still charging, which is a little unfortunate, but luckily I have charging in my apartment building, so not a big deal. Anyways, I still got a couple hours left to work, so give me like 2 seconds. Finally time to head home. All right, so if the guy in my garage that was checking out my car sees this video, thank you for checking out my channel, and thank you for the kind words about my vehicle. But yeah, as I was leaving, someone was taking a picture of my car, so I'm happy to see that people are enjoying the wrap. Yeah, I mean, to be honest, there's no real story behind it. It's just for fun. And well, I actually really like the way it turned out. I haven't quite finished, so more to come. Also, the plasti dip to do the tires in like that bronzy, blacky, goldy, whatever color it is, just arrived today. So I have to pick up that package when I get home. And then the stickers for my YouTube channel name, those are supposed to arrive on Thursday. So yeah, those will go on the car as soon as I get them, I guess. But so far, I think the reaction has been decent for the car. It's just something different. It's fun. I guess it definitely makes my car stand out, and I'm just having fun with it. If I don't like it in a couple weeks, the beauty of the wrap is you just peel it off and put more wrap on. So yeah, a quick update regarding Elon Musk. Obviously, Tesla Talk Tuesday. Let's get back to the CEO of Tesla. So he responded with basically saying that the SEC was being ridiculous because during the investor call that he recently had for the last quarter that they reported, he did mention that their deliveries would be 350,000 to 500,000 vehicles this quarter, which means that his tweet was like already disclosed by him on that call. So it wasn't like he was giving a material update. So the SEC should, anyways, basically he's saying that the SEC was being ridiculous. And well, yeah, I mean, it's tough. The thing is that tweet that he tweeted out didn't materially move the stock at all. However, once the SEC like came out with that saying that he breached the agreement that he came to with them a couple months back in October, I think, but the SEC action actually drove the stock down 5% in after hours, which is where it opened up down today. Luckily, it rebounded, and I don't know where it ended the day, but in the middle of the afternoon, it had gone back to being up 1 or 2 points. So it might have been flat on the day, but either. Ooh-wee! Bit of an acceleration there. NIO, I was talking about him this morning. The stock was up like another 10 to 17% today. And
and I think it's now at like a $10 billion market cap. So yeah, that thing's just continuing to go higher after that 60-minute piece ran over the weekend. So I did sell some puts against that stock. So yeah, we'll see if I end up getting assigned the stock or just making a couple of percentage points over the next month or two. But either way, I might miss out on some upside if they do really go to the moon right now, but who knows. We're gonna open up that package when we get back, so probably in about 3 or 4 seconds the next clip is gonna be me opening the package of the Plasti Dip. So yeah, let's check it out. Next stop, mail time. All right, Plasti Dip's here, dipyourcar.com. That's what we went with. I think it ended up being like $48, but let's get this opened. All right, we got the color changing Dip Your Car cup here. We got the 4 Plasti Dip spray cans. I don't know where it says the color on these. Oh, there we go. Brass monkey. Something in here. Just a microfiber towel. 4 cans. You're supposed to use a full can on each wheel. We got the free Dip Your Cup, change the color of your car, changing color cup. We got this thing, the microfiber towel. These plastic bags are to cover your brakes and rotors. This is the dip release, so you put this on your actual tire to make sure that when you're all done, you can release the Plasti Dip from your tires nice and easily. Pre-dip spray. I guess it has a foaming formula. But yeah, so this should clean off the wheels nicely. That's everything you get in the Plasti Dip package. So, well, that's the update for the day. The stickers are coming on Thursday, and as I'm sitting here editing the Tesla Talk Tuesday vlog for today, I completely forgot about something very, very cool that I read about. So I guess someone recently did a test to see the efficiency of a Tesla Model X versus an I-Pace versus an e-tron. So that the I-Pace is actually out. The e-tron is not technically released yet, but I guess they did it with this car. I don't know, whatever it is, they were able to get one. So in order to make the test very comparable, they did a Tesla Model X 90D. They did the e-tron, which is obviously an SUV as well. I think they said the battery pack they think is like an 85 to 95 kilowatt hour battery pack, somewhere in that range. So that's why they did the 90D Model X. And the Jaguar I-Pace, I believe, also has a 90 kilowatt battery pack. So they took these 3 cars, and the way they tested them is they had 3 different drivers all at the same time drive on the Autobahn for like 70 kilometers. So they were driving all together, all at the same speeds for the 70 kilometers, exact same climate and everything in order to see the efficiency. And the outcome, as you guessed, the Tesla was the most efficient. The e-tron was 23% less efficient, and the I-Pace was 26% less efficient than the Model X. So very interesting thing to see, and I would presume that the Model S is even more efficient. If you look at the drag coefficient on all 3 cars, they get progressively better from obviously the Model X being the best. I think it's like a 0.25 drag coefficient. Then you have the e-tron, and then you have the I-Pace with the worst drag coefficient. So that plays a huge role in the efficiency of these cars. I think the Model S has like a 0.23 drag coefficient, maybe less. I don't really know. Anywho, very interesting thing that I've read, and it just shows you how good the Tesla is. It's a great car. It's a great car, guys. I mean, there's very cool electric cars coming out. I can't wait to see what else comes out. Can't wait to see the performance on some of these cars that are coming out. The Porsche especially, how that driving experience is. But in the meantime, I love my Tesla. It's fantastic. It's a ton of fun to drive. So anyways, yeah, back to that's going to be it for the vlog today, guys. So I hope you enjoyed the Tesla Talk Tuesday. Hope it was semi-informational, semi-interesting, and well, obviously you finally got to see the wrap in the sunlight. I think it looks incredible. I think I gotta put a little bit more on the front, maybe the front hood, a couple of patchy spots, but for the most part, we got full coverage. Can't wait to do the Plasti Dip. Kind of want to wait until it's a little bit warmer out. I know you're supposed to soak the bottles in like warm water to make sure you don't get, it's not chunky, it's nice and smooth. So the warm weather will help with that. But either way, that's going to be it for today. So make sure you guys like and subscribe if you're enjoying the content. And until next time, thanks for watching.